Hey, this is Eric Brandt with Autotrader, and today I'm at the Monticello Motor Club in upstate New York comparing 2018 models of the Ford Mustang equipped with performance pack options. For more of my thoughts on these cars, click the link below and check out my column on Autotrader.com.
Let's start with the basics. Most Mustangs come in two basic variants, the base EcoBoost model and the High Performance GT. Clearly, the styling of the two cars is very similar. The biggest difference between these two cars is the engine. As its name implies, the EcoBoost model is powered by a turbocharged 2.3-liter EcoBoost inline-4, while the more muscular GT comes with a 5-liter Coyote V8 under the hood. So what if you want a Mustang with track-friendly modifications like upgraded suspension, brakes, and steering, but you don't quite have the budget for a Shelby GT350, which starts at over $55,000? That's where the new Performance Pack options come in. A Ford Mustang GT equipped with the Performance Pack splits the difference in both price and performance between the standard Mustang GT and a Shelby GT350. A Performance Pack is also available on the EcoBoost Mustang if you want a nimble, 4-cylinder sports coupe that can hold its own on the track and is more affordable and more efficient than the GT. The Mustang GT is available with two different levels of the Performance Pack. They both include Brembo 6-piston brakes, unique chassis tuning with MagneRide available on level 1 and standard on level 2, torsion differentials, thicker sway bars, and enhanced structural bracing. Both cars also have mean appearance packages that give a hint of the upgrades that lie beneath and aerodynamically tweaks the car to create more downforce. For the most part, the level 2 upgrade is just a further upgrade of what level 1 offers. One of the biggest differences between the two is the tires. Level 1 comes with Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires, and Level 2 comes with wider Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2 tires providing more grip. The 4S tires on the Level 1 car are a little more street-friendly with deeper treads, while the Cup 2 tires are pretty close to just being racing slicks. Another big difference is that Level 1 is available with an automatic transmission and Level 2 is manual only. Basically, the Level 1 Performance Pack is for the enthusiast who still plans on doing most of their driving on the street and likes to enjoy the occasional track day, while the Level 2 car is for the more committed track rat who has big plans for driving their Mustang on the track as often or more often than they drive it on the street. As for the EcoBoost Mustang, there is only one Performance Pack available, which comes with similar upgrades as the GT Level 1 Performance Pack. It comes with an upgraded differential, improved aerodynamics, summer tires, a gauge pack on the inside, upgraded suspension, a bigger radiator, 4-piston brakes, unique chassis tuning, and a thicker rear sway bar. So how do these cars perform on the street? Let's start with the EcoBoost.
Thanks to the EcoBoost Mustang, there's no longer any shame in getting the non-GT Mustang. You're really not giving up much by getting the EcoBoost. The EcoBoost does have a lot less power than the GT, but it's still a very fun car to drive, and it's an easy car to live with, and it returns good fuel economy. This Mustang is equipped with an automatic transmission, and personally I think a car with the Performance Pack makes a lot more sense with a manual transmission, since it's kind of an enthusiast's option. But the fact that you can get one with an automatic is still nice if you don't know how to drive stick or if you just don't want to drive stick. The EcoBoost Mustang is also noticeably lighter than the Mustang GT by I think about 200 pounds. The weight difference is especially noticeable on the handling. It's not carrying all that weight of a V8, and you can really tell when you're putting it into a corner. Getting into the Mustang GT, the power difference is pretty noticeable between the EcoBoost and the GT. The EcoBoost still moves pretty well, but the GT just has that V8 grunt that you can't get from anything else. The GT is a little bit more of a brute than the EcoBoost Mustang, but it's also very refined. Like in the EcoBoost, you can switch it into sport mode, track mode, and it completely changes the character of the car. If you want raw, straight-line performance, if you want to do a lot of burnouts, obviously the GT is the one that you want. What people love about the Mustang GT isn't just the power or the performance, but it's the character, it's the sound, and all of that stuff is very much still alive in this Mustang GT. When you get a Mustang GT with one of the performance packs, it's priced in between the GT and the Shelby GT350, which is the really crazy track car. And I think it's priced about right for what it is. It's not the most affordable Mustang, obviously, but I think it's still a pretty good value for what you're getting. So if you want a V8 Mustang that you can drive every day and also have some fun with at the track, but you don't quite have the budget for a Shelby GT350, then this is the car for you, the Mustang GT with the Performance Pack.
While the track performance of these cars is extremely impressive, what might be even more impressive is their versatility. When I think of a car that's modified from the factory for track use, I think of something Spartan, something that performs really well on the track, but might not be something you actually want to drive on the street. That's not the case with these Mustangs. Ford has done an excellent job making these serious track cars without sacrificing much in the comfort and convenience department. So, the EcoBoost Mustang is the more efficient, more affordable choice that doesn't compromise much on performance, while the Mustang GT gives you that V8 character that you might find synonymous with Mustangs. The GT is more fun on a back road and on the track than the EcoBoost, but the EcoBoost Mustang is still a great car for anyone who wants the look of a Mustang but doesn't care how many cylinders are under the hood. The best way to know which Mustang is right for you is to drive them. Find the Mustang that fits your taste and your budget on Autotrader. If you enjoyed watching and hearing these lovely Mustangs, like this video and subscribe to Autotrader for more.